Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Why don't you be my neighbor? Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right, we got a cool topic for ourselves today, so let's literally dive right on into it. What is our cool topic for today? Our cool topic for today is if you're a salesperson, you better pay your taxes. Okay, why? And what's involved? Okay, guys, when you work for yourself, a business owner, a lot of times you work on you work on a scale where you get commission, and sometimes you get a 1099 and you got to pay your own taxes. Oh, crap. And then sometimes you get fortunate where they'll be able to take out taxes. So that way you can go ahead and say, dang, I sure am glad they took out them taxes. But one of the key things is when you run a business like I do, I have a real estate business, a life insurance business, and man, sometimes I need some help, and I got some other businesses that I'm trying to work on. You see all that mess right there? That's called taxes. I take every receipt. I know I'm kind of the old-fashioned. They've got all different types of opportunities. More tax stuff. Oh, crap. I'm just saying, guys, don't wait till the last minute. I had to do an extension because I got so busy and I couldn't get to my taxes, and I hate to do it, but sometimes that's what you got to do. And I make sure I save every receipt that I get for food, for gas, because you can do the mileage and stuff, but I always keep my receipts just in case Mr. IRS goes, hey, what are you doing? Okay. And the key to success, guys, is I've been working on this for the last about 4 hours. Oh, crap. And I had to take care. You see them boxes right there? Those are straight. All the documents, the paperwork. What I do is every time I get a statement or a payment, or if I pay for something, because, I work in real estate, so I have to pay for my MLS. I have to pay for NEFAR. I have to pay for, being able to be a member of United Real Estate Gallery, which is a wonderful company. But, you got to pay your dues because it helps pay for different things. And if you are doing your taxes, I've got a great preparer. They do a wonderful job. They always take good care of me, but I like to make it easy for them. I like to go ahead and get all my receipts together, and then that way, I can have all the numbers written down, and all they have to do is just transpose it, and it makes their life more simpler. But it also makes, if the tax man says, what you been doing, they'll be able to see all the documents and the numbers, and I keep my stuff for 7 to 10 years. Actually, I ain't never got rid of none of my taxes. I still got them from back in the long dinosaur days back in the 80s. So do yourself a favor, guys. If you're getting into sales and you've got to work for yourself and they're not taking out taxes, you need to start taking control, and you want to make sure that you find out what type of deductions that you have. A lot of times you can do for mileage for your vehicles. Sometimes you can also do repairs and service work. You've got all these products and services that you have to purchase, like say for instance, you have a cell phone. Sometimes there's deductions there. You have a work office. If you're getting work from home or an office, they have a deduction there. They also have deductions as far as a lot of other stuff, but I ain't a tax guy, or a tax lady, or a tax person, so I let them do their jobs. What I do is I make it simple for it, make it easy for them. And sometimes, a lot of times, they have the new technology. A couple of years ago, when I was really, really busy and I had so much going on, I had it where it was connected directly to my phone, and every time I did a transaction, I took a little picture of each receipt. Now, I haven't done that within the last year. I think next year I'm definitely going to do it. I got to, because man, it's a lot, and it's a pain in the hiney to be able to take care of your taxes and look for all those documents, and it'll also calculate the stuff for you. Mileage, you can go ahead and set these different programs where they'll set it up and it'll follow your mileage, so you can deduct that at the end of the year. It makes your tax preparer go, dang man, you did good. Thank you for helping me out. But see, I'm kind of like a little bit lazy sometimes. So when I do my mileage and stuff, I write stuff down and I put it away, and sometimes I lose it. I ain't gonna lie. So I knew exactly where I start each day, where I end each day, and the mileage in between. So when I take care of my customers, or if I have to go do things for my business to help my business, if I've got to buy stuff for my business, like a computer, if you're looking to maybe you've got your computer system, your business business, you've got to run it. So you've got to have internet, you've got to have cell phone service. You've also got all these other different types of deductions that you can use for your office. Because I'll tell you what, also your lunches, your dinners that you use when you're working. I'm just saying, guys, if you're a salesperson and you're looking to save some money, do yourself a favor. Start writing and saving what? Your receipts. Okay, if you're smart, you'll get an electronic one where you can just take a picture of them. Don't be like me. I'm just a little bit lazy. And there's also other stuff that I keep my receipts for, like say, for instance, all the food and stuff that I purchase, okay? If I take somebody to lunch, if I buy a soda, if I buy anything that's got to do with my food or drink while I'm out and about, because, you know, I go to different restaurants, I take customers to different restaurants, and I need to save my receipts because at the end of the year, man, I got to show where that money went, honey, because, you know, it's funny. You work on this magic thing called commission. Sometimes they'll take out the taxes, and sometimes you got to take it out yourself, and you go, oh, crap, somebody help me. That's what I'm trying to do for you today. And our total topic for today is selling and doing your taxes, okay? Should I do them or have somebody else do them? Well, some people are really, you know, able to be able to do it themselves, but see, I like a preparer. I've got some really great people that have been taking care of me for the last few years in accounting and making sure that I stay on track. And if you've got deductions, like say, for instance, children, that helps a lot, especially. And you've got your personal deduction because, you know, you run your business and you are a single person or an individual or you're married. I don't know. But again, the key to success is you got to sit down, make sure you save your receipts, at least acknowledge and take pictures of them, put them in your system, and that way you can go ahead and at the end of the year, your tax preparer will go, thank you for making my job so much more easier. And I'll tell you what, guys, I've been in sales for a long time. I got in a little bit of trouble years ago when I first started in sales. I was working with a company, the Tampa Tribune, which was a wonderful opportunity. I knocked on doors, business to business. I sold newspaper services, advertising, and you know what? They didn't tell me, hey man, you got to pay your taxes. They just said, hey, you know, you work for yourself, and I didn't know what that meant because I was young and dumb and just found out the hard way. It ended up costing me thousands and thousands and thousands of extra dollars that if I would have paid it the first year, you know, because I had it for 3 years, I had to wait. Don't be like me. Don't wait 3 years later and go, hey, your mom says, hey, have you been paying taxes? You look like you've been making some pretty good money, Gary. And I found out the hard way. I had to pay the first year off first, and the interest accrued on the second and third year. So I ended up paying over $10, $15, $20,000 for something that I could have paid off and maybe only owed about 6 or 7. And I ended up paying a lot of money. It sucks, but that's just the way it works. You got to pay your taxes. Without taxes being paid, we ain't got no roads to get out there to help go buy and sell stuff, help people buy stuff. And my simple job today is to say, hey, my name is Gary Lee Stanley. Give me a thumbs up and please share my videos and please subscribe. It helps the algorithm when you say like, okay? And today we just had a simple conversation. Yeah, I know I'm being funny about taxes, but the tax preparers, they ain't funny. And the tax person who's working in DC, they really ain't funny. So you better take care of your taxes, know where your money's going, and save your receipts, save your documentation, put it away. At least I think they say 7 years. I could be wrong. Ask your tax preparer, but I've got mine from the late 70s. I've been working for a long time. I've been in sales since the early 80s, over 40 years in one form or capacity. And every year I have to do my taxes. Seems like the last couple of years it's kind of been a little bit slower, a little bit rougher, and I've had to really kind of figure out ways to make money. So, man, I'll tell you what, live within your means if you're a salesperson or a business owner, because living within your means that you got some money. When you got to pay your taxes, hopefully you won't have to if you got some good deductions, but you better find out what your deductions are so that way you can take advantage of it and be able to save money. Because I work real hard, man. Sometimes it's like, man, I work for free, and I've been working for free off and on for years and years to build business. It's not about me. It's about building business and meeting people, talking to people, putting people in my pipeline. But one thing I'll tell you, once I sell something, I've got to pay my taxes on it and there are also different things that you get to pay. And like I said, I work in real estate, so I got to pay a bunch of different little things so I can jump through the hoops so I can try to help you get a house. Also, guys, you're real smart if you decide that you want to pay your taxes. Pay them off, pay them on time, and get them paid off as fast as possible. And the key to success is my name is Gary Lee Stanley. I am your sales guy. So do me a favor, guys, get out there and do your taxes, because if you don't do your taxes, oh crap, their taxes are going to do you. That might be in. Okay, all right, thank you. Tax